Presiden Kesatuan Perkhidmatan Perguruan Kebangsaan Malaysia Nutp Amduddin Awang.
Mereka kecewa dan mereka sekarang ini dibebankan dengan pelbagai tugasan yang langsung tidak relevan.
Encik Aris dan Rasul menjemput Nutp memberi pandangan tersebut ya. Kita dapatan kita daripada laporan Yang Berhormat Datuk Dr. Razin Cidin, Menteri Pendidikan kanan kita
Memiliki kemahiran dan juga kelayakan yang diperlukan untuk menjadi seorang guru.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our respected lecturer Miss Adlina bin Abdullah and our fellow friends. So for today, we are going to present to you regarding our chosen trade union for this group assignment, which is National Union of the Teaching Profession and Nutp. So I will start our presentation with the first part of this assignment, which is introduction of this assignment. This assignment is part of the Industrial Relation HRM659 course. The main purpose is to help a student to understand how trade union in Malaysia work, especially in taking care of employee welfare like the cost of living. To conduct this assignment, we interviewed a trade union member to get real-life information and getting a better understanding regarding the trade union role. This assignment also helped us to improve our thinking, communication, and research skill, and shows us how theory is applied in the real world. For our group, we have chosen the National Union of the Teaching Profession and Nutp as our main focus.
In our assignment, our group used two main methods to gather accurate and relevant information, which are interview and internet research. This method allows us to collect both real-life insight and verified data, which help us better understand NUTP role, function, and the issue it addresses. The main method we use is interview. During the interview with an individual who have knowledge and experience with NUTP, such as a union member with education level issue, we ask open-ended questions to gather opinion and experience related to NUTP involvement in solving cost of living problem, how the union support its member, and what action it have taken to improve the welfare of teachers. Second, internet research. We support our findings through internet research, where we explore various online sources such as NUTP official website, new article, academic journal, and social media platform. From these sources, we were able to collect factual data about NUTP objective, structure, official statement, recent action, and published survey.
Now, let's move on to the background of our chosen trade union, which is National Union of the Teaching Profession and Nutp. NUTP was officially established on 27 June 1974. It was formed through the merger of two unions, which is the National Union of Teachers (NUT) and the National Union of Teachers of National School (KKGSK). The union was founded by Tuan Haji Ahmad Abdul Rahman and Gurnam Singh, two leaders who strongly believe in the importance of protecting teachers' rights. Today, NUTP represents teachers across Peninsular Malaysia and Labuan. It actively fights for the welfare, rights, and professionalism of educators. Its main objective is to become an efficient and active trade union that truly champions teachers' rights. And NUTP's vision is to achieve excellence in the teaching profession, and its mission is to support educators who are dynamic, progressive, and educated. In terms of membership, NUTP offers two types of membership, which is ordinary membership and associate membership, depending on the individual's background and eligibility.
Now, let me explain the four major cost of living issues currently faced by teachers in Malaysia as highlighted by the NUTP. First, we have the issue of expensive urban living conditions and poor allowance. Teachers who are assigned to urban areas such as Kuala Lumpur, Petaling Jaya and Selangor are facing significantly higher cost of living. These include higher rental price, increased transportation costs and more expensive daily necessities. However, their salary remain the same as those teaching in less expensive rural area. There is no special allowance provided to help them manage this added financial pressure, which causes a serious strain on their monthly budgets. Second, the problem of low salary and the current compensation system under SSPA. The existing salary structure under the Public Service Compensation System does not reflect current economic realities, with inflation rising and the cost of basic goods and services increasing every year. Many teachers find it harder and harder to support themselves and their family, especially in urban area. Even with the government planning to introduce a reserve SSPA, many believe it still won't be enough unless real cost of living factors are taken into account. Third, we must address the increasing cost in healthcare and insurance. Over the year, group insurance premium for teachers has risen sharply. In fact, there are cases where the premium has gone up by over 852% in just 2 decades. This makes it difficult for many teachers to maintain their healthcare coverage without sacrificing other basic needs. For many, these rising premiums are become unaffordable and unsustainable. Lastly, we have the burden of heavy workload. Today, teachers are expected to handle a wide range of non-teaching responsibility. This includes taking attendance both manually and online, completing maintenance report, and doing a large amount of administrative paperwork. These tasks take up time and energy, but that energy that should be focused on lesson planning and actual teaching. The growing workload contribute to stress, burnout, and a declining in teaching quality.
To effectively respond to this challenge, NUTP adopt a systematic evidence-based approach to understanding the true financial pressure faced by its members. The union gather information through 2 major strategies, which is member survey and research study and direct complaint and feedback channel. One of the most structured methods used by NUTP to investigate cost of living burden is through nationwide survey, questionnaire and financial study. The first key area covered in this survey is net income after statutory deduction. While many teachers receive a gross salary that seems sufficient on paper, NUTP recognize that actual take-home pay after contribution to EPF, SOCSO, income tax, loan repayment, and other mandatory deductions is often more lower. Secondly, the union study monthly household expenses. This includes the cost of essential items such as food, rent, utility, transportation, childcare, education, and healthcare. These expenses are different depending on the region, family size, and personal circumstance. So, NUTP ensures that its data collection considers this variable. In addition to current expenses, NUTP also investigates level of household debt among its members. Many teachers are burdened by long-term financial obligations such as student loan, PTPTN, housing loan, vehicle financial, and personal loan. Lastly, NUTP collect data on member saving and emergency prepared. A financially stable household should have some level of saving to deal with unexpected events such as illness, family emergency, or loss of income. In addition to formal research and survey, NUTP also encourage and collect direct feedback from its members. One of the key channels for feedback is the online and physical complaint from citizens. Members who are facing serious financial issue, unfair treatment, or feel the cost of living is affecting their job performance can submit their experience through this form. Another major platform for gathering feedback is through NUTP official social media channel, where members can comment, message, or participate in poll and discussion. Social media offer a quick and accessible way for teachers to voice their concern, especially younger members who are more active online. Additionally, NUTP actively engage with members during annual general meeting, AGM, and dialogue session at state and district level. These events serve as forum where union leader and members can meet face-to-face to discuss pressing concerns. The combination of formal study and grassroots feedback ensure that NUTP advocacy work is both data-driven and people-centered. While survey provide a broad picture supported by statistics, direct feedback give content, emotion, and urgency to the issue.
The National Union of the Teaching Profession, which is NUTP, took several proactive steps in dealing with teachers and its member cost of living issue. Firstly is urban hardship allowance. NUTP pushed for a long-term urban hardship allowance. It aims to support teachers in high-cost areas like Kuala Lumpur, Petaling Jaya, Johor Bahru and Selangor. In 2018, NUTP highlight that many teachers request hometown transfer due to financial pressure in urban area. Secondly is support for SSPA salary reforms. SSPA means Public Service Remuneration System. SSPA replaced the 10-year-old SSPM framework. Phase 1 implemented in December 2024 with a 50% salary increase for professional. Phase 2 expected in January 2026. This was intended to improve morale, reduce early retirement, and help manage inflation and household expenses. Thirdly is limiting takaful insurance premium increase. NUTP welcomed the initiative by PKR lawmakers in March 2025 to urge Bank Negara Malaysia to expand the existing 10% annual limit on medical insurance premium increases to include group takaful plans used by many teachers. This is because some premiums increased by up to 852% in 12 years, making them unaffordable. This effort to ensure premium increase are set for fairer and more affordable premium rates for the teachers. Lastly is reducing non-teaching workload. In December 2022, NUTP proposed forming a special committee to reduce admin duties. These include taking attendance, paperwork, and preparing exam records. These unpaid tasks that reduce the value of their salary. So, NUTP aims to let teachers focus more on teaching without being overworked.
Now, I will be highlighting the impact of NUTP's achievements on its member. While NUTP has achieved many successes in areas like allowance, workload and housing, what truly matters is how these victories improve the daily lives of teachers across Malaysia, like financially, emotionally and professionally. First of all, thanks to NUTP's negotiation for higher cost of living allowance (COLA) and other work-related benefits, many teachers now enjoy better income security. Take for example a teacher stationed in Kuala Lumpur, where living costs, especially rent, are high. With the increased COLA, they now have more flexibility in monthly financial planning, and they can better afford essentials like groceries, food, and school supplies. This support reduces financial anxiety and helps teachers focus more on their students rather than worrying about stretching their salary to the end of the month. Next, NUTP gives takaful protection and exclusive member discount. NUTP has worked with insurance companies to provide group takaful plans, giving teachers a safety net in case of health emergencies. For teachers who fall seriously ill or are hospitalized, this coverage means they receive financial compensation with minimal out-of-pocket expenses. It is a huge relief, especially for those who are the breadwinners in their families. In addition, discount on health service, eyeglasses, tuition and daily needs help stretch their income further, proving that NUTP supports teachers not only in school but also in their personal life. Another major impact is reduction of non-teacher workload. Many teachers face burnout due to heavy non-teaching tasks like paperwork and admin work. NUTP has taken action by reducing these burdens, allowing teachers to focus more on teaching. This gives them more time to prepare lessons, attend training, or just rest. Some even use the extra time for side income like tutoring or online teaching. As a result, teachers experience less stress, better mental health, and higher job satisfaction. This not only benefits the teachers but also improves student learning outcomes. Affordable housing for teachers in another critical area. NUTP has been pushing for government housing quarters, teacher-specific housing scheme and subsidized home loans for many teachers, especially those placed far from home in rural or urban areas. Having access to safe and affordable housing makes a huge difference. It helps reduce commuting costs, improve punctuality, and provides a sense of security. This is especially important for young or newly posted teachers, as it increases the likelihood that they will stay in the profession long term. In short, NUTP's achievements are not just symbolic victories, but they bring real, meaningful changes to the life of teachers across the country. From financial stability and health coverage to better work-life balance and housing support, these impacts show that NUTP truly protects and empowers its members.
Next, I will be presenting the challenges related to cost of living. The cost of living in Malaysia continues to increase due to inflation. Teachers now pay more for basic needs like food, transport, housing, and school-related items. However, teacher salaries have not increased proportionately. This mismatch is especially hard on teachers living in urban areas or supporting larger households. Many teachers are forced to cut back on essentials, reduce saving, or even take second jobs. Their quality of life suffers, and this can impact teaching performance and mental well-being. Another challenge is that teacher salary scales and benefits are not reviewed regularly. Although NUTP has urged the government to review the education service scheme, the updates are either delayed or not implemented at all. As a result, teachers often earn less than other civil servants with similar qualification and workloads. Also, government budget limitations are a major hurdle. Even when NUTP success in lobbying for higher pay or better benefits, implementation may be stalled due to a lack of funds, especially during economic downturns. This makes it harder for NUTP to achieve lasting changes in teacher welfare. NUTP understands that clear communication is essential. It uses a multi-channel strategy to ensure teachers are informed and involved. First, NUTP sends out official circular and union bulletins in both print and digital formats. These contain updates about salary negotiations, cost of living concerns, and changes in allowance. They are especially important for keeping teachers aware of ongoing union efforts. Next, NUTP is very active on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, as well as their official website. This platform helps NUTP share real-time updates, videos, infographics, and news about protests or policy dialogues. These digital tools are especially effective for reaching younger teachers who may not follow printed materials. Additionally, NUTP conducts state and district-level engagement sessions where union representatives meet with teachers face-to-face. These meetings are a platform for two-way communication. Teachers can share their personal struggle with rising costs, while the union provide updates and listen to feedback. NUTP also organizes forums, workshops, and seminars to discuss economic challenges, financial literacy, and right-based education. This event helps empower teachers with a deeper understanding of the broader economic system and how they can take action. Finally, NUTP offers open channels for feedback such as online forms, direct email, and school-based union representative. This ensures that even teachers in rural or underrepresented areas can have their voice heard. NUTP collaboration with government and other bodies. To achieve real change, NUTP builds strong relationship with key stakeholders. The main partner is the Ministry of Education, KPM. NUTP regularly meets with KPM to raise concern about housing and regional allowance, excessive workloads, and delay in payment. This dialogue ensures that feedback from the ground reach policymakers. NUTP also works with the Ministry of Finance, MOF, and the Public Service Department, JPA, on matters such as salary structure reform, COLA adjustment, and the improvement of civil service benefit. This partnership allows NUTP to push for changes that reflect real cost living conditions. As a member of the Malaysian Trade Union Congress MTUC, NUTP also contribute to national level discussion on labour rights, wage policy, and pension protection. and pension protection, advocating not just for teachers but for all civil servants. Additionally, NUTP partner with universities, think tanks and NGOs to conduct research and surveys. This provide evidence-based data on how rising costs impact teachers in different regions. This strengthens the union's proposal and gives credibility in policy negotiation. This collaboration ensures that NUTP advocacy and strategy data-driven and well-supported. NUTP hopes for government and stakeholder support. Looking ahead, NUTP has clear hopes and demand to better support teachers. First, NUTP is calling for annual wage reviews and allowance adjustment in line with inflation. Teachers face growing costs for food, fuel, and transport, so their income must reflect economic realities. Second, NUTP wants to see reduced teacher workload, especially for administrative tasks that take away from actual teaching. Simplifying paperwork and minimizing unnecessary duties will reduce stress and allow teachers to focus on student learning. Third, the union urged the government to offer special rural allowance or incentive for teachers in remote areas. These teachers often face higher living costs, isolation, and lack of access to resources. Targeted support can ease the burden and improve retention. Fourth, affordable housing remains a serious concern, and UTP hopes for rental subsidies, housing aid, or priority in public housing programs, especially for teachers posted away from home. Housing is often a teacher's largest expense, especially in urban zones. Lastly, NUTP wants long-term stable support from all stakeholders. Teachers should be treated as professionals whose work shapes the nation's future. Fair compensation, career growth, and public recognition are essential to uphold the value of education in Malaysia.
As a conclusion, NUTP is a strong and active union that protects teachers' rights and welfare in Malaysia. It focuses on key issues like the high cost of living, low salaries, high insurance costs, and too much non-teaching work. The union fights for better allowance, fair pay under the SSPA, and less admin work for teachers. It listens to members through survey and feedback and work closely with the government and other unions. Overall, NUTP is a strong voice for teachers, helping to improve their life and support the future of education in Malaysia.